Hey Ravens, it's time for our 2021 March Book Madness. We run this competition every year. It's super exciting to take the top 32 most popular books of the year and pit them against each other to crown a champion. I do want to take a minute, though, to tell you that you can also, in addition to voting daily, you can also set your own predictions for a chance to win prizes. You get a point for every prediction you make correct on your way through our March Book Madness bracket. The first thing I want to do is remind you, you could start at the Eagle Staff Library Schoology page. And once you get here, you can see that I'm currently building a March Book Madness 2021 folder right at the top. And in this, right now, you find the bracket. As soon as I'm done with this video, we'll have a video with these instructions for you to follow along. This is also where you can find our link to daily voting. Right now, I'm going to click on my bracket predictions document, and you are going to need to download this. So click the download button. Once you've clicked the download button, decide where you're going to save this. I'm going to put my last name and I'm going to label it Predictions 2021, and I'm going to save this document. This is the first step. You need to download your own copy of this document so you can fill it in. Once you've done that, to begin our paperless prediction, we open that document we just saved. You can see at the top it says Wynkoop Predictions 2021, and I need to include my name, because Mrs. Wynkoop will not know whose points she's counting up if your name's not on the document. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to make my predictions. For example, Class Act is one of them I think will win. Clap When You Land is also one I think will win. I believe Dress Coded, if set against Children of Blood and Bone, will win. My prediction is going to be that Benefits of Being an Octopus will win here. You can see in this bracket, Crossover is against Dragon Hoops. I'm going to choose Dragon Hoops. Canyon's Edge, is one of my votes to go maybe all the way to the championship round this year. I'm looking at The Hate U Give versus the Children of Virtue and Vengeance. I think The Hate U Give. And then the last two, this is a tough call. New Kid versus Miscalculations of Lightning Girl. I'm going to go ahead and choose New Kid. Now for my second round of predictions, right now I have two new matchups. So I'm going to have to choose now between Class Act and Clap When You Land. I'm a huge Elizabeth Acevedo fan, so I'm going to choose Clap When You Land. And now Dress Coded and Benefits of Being an Octopus, I'm going to choose Dress Coded. And then here, I'm looking at Dragon Hoops and Canyon's Edge. Again, I am voting. I think Canyon's Edge will go pretty far in this competition. And then I think that The Hate U Give is going to continue to move forward here. The last, these are the semifinals, and then the quarterfinals, and then the finals. So here we have Clap When You Land is facing Dress Coded, right? I'm predicting. Your predictions may be different than mine. I'm going to predict that Clap When You Land moves forward here. And then down below, Canyon's Edge versus The Hate U Give. Again, my favorite for this year right now is Canyon's Edge. So now I have finished almost all of this side of the bracket. Clap When You Land versus Canyon's Edge. And I'm going to predict that Canyon's Edge is going to move to the championship round. Now, in order to complete this, I want to make sure I go to the other side and complete all my matchups on the other side before I choose and enter my final champion there in the middle. Once you've added all your predictions to this document, at the top, you are going to click Print, but you're not going to print to paper. You're going to print and save as PDF. When you click on this drop down, you'll find Save as PDF. And then when I do that, I'm going to click Save. I'm going to give it the same name, Wynkoop Predictions 2021, and I'm going to click Save. And it already exists. Do I want to replace it? I do, because now it has all my answers in it, right? And now that I've done that, the very last thing that I'm going to do, I want to make sure that I go into my Outlook email and I want to send my bracket to Mrs. Wine. So I need to come up to the top, oops, and in the to form field, this is where I'm going to type in wine coop. Make sure you choose Rebecca, because the rest of the wine coops will not count your votes for you. And I'm going to put in MBM for March Book Madness and bracket and then my last name. Now all I have to do to submit this to win more prizes is make sure I look for the document I just created, renamed Wine Coop Predictions 2021. So I'm looking here for the document I just created, Wine Coop Predictions 2021, open and send. That is all it takes to enter to win the predictions. We've never actually done a competition for who can predict the most winners in our March Book Madness. This is something new. I hope you all will consider participating just for fun. Read some great books, continue with your Project Lick reading, and at the end of March, we'll crown a new champion. Happy reading, Ravens.